Hi, this is the first video. This is the supplies video because you have to have some stuff on hand before you can make a bear. So first, this is the fur I'm using today. This is a faux fur. It's curly. No stretch to the backing. In the comments, I will leave the links to all the places that I get fur, all my supplies. That way I don't have to keep saying it during the video. But this is my fur. Obviously, the first thing you need. You need a pattern. This is my personal pattern. I have used it many a times, redrawn it many times. But as a beginner, I would go to Etsy and look for jointed bear patterns or artist bear patterns, and there are tons and tons. And when you get those patterns, it will come with lots of fantastic directions as far as which way to lay your patterns down, your joint sizes, etc., etc. So if for a beginner, buy a pattern off of Etsy. It's the best, easiest way to go. You're going to need, I use cotter pin joints. This is a cotter pin, and this is the washers and the hardboard discs. They come in different sizes. This is a 1 3/4 inch because I make big bears, but they come as small as 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch. Like I said, when you order a pattern, it'll tell you what size to get, and that way it cuts down on the guessing. So you need a jointing system. Eyes, I use glass eyes. These are German glass eyes. They are pre-looped in the back. I will explain in later videos exactly how to put them on, but this is the kind of eyes I use. You can use the safety eyes. The only problem is you have to put the safety eyes in before you stuff and before you close the head. So it's kind of almost a guessing game that you're going to have them in the right spot. So unless you're making it for a young child, I would say start with glass eyes and just learn that first, because you're going to end up there anyways. This is an owl. This is for poking holes for the eyes. This helps get fur out of seams. I use this tool for many things that you will see in later videos. These are my pointed Fisker scissors. They are spring. They have a spring. Very important, because you need to be able to cut the fur with very small snips, so you're not cutting the, you can't just go at it or it'll just cut your fur to messes. But this is very important. They sell these at Walmart. They sell these at craft stores. They sell these online. They sell them on eBay, but they're Fisker's pointy spring. I don't know what the technical name of them is, but these are very important. This is felt for their paws. I use felt. You can use ultra suede. You can use fur. You can use, there's lots of many things you can use. You can use fabric. You could just put maybe a backing on it to make it a little stiffer if you used a regular fabric, but you can use many things for the paws, but I use felt. This is my assortment of large embroidery needles. They come in different thicknesses. This is a really thin one. This is a little bit thicker one. I use these to close seams. I use these to embroider the nose. I use this really long one for the eyes, which you'll see in later videos. Speaking of embroidering the nose, this is pearl cotton number 5. You can get this at the craft store. It is not the DMC floss that you use to cross stitch. It is much thicker. They have even thicker than this. They have number 8. I think they even have like a number, I don't know. But number 5 is the one you're looking for. Comes in all different colors. I have all different colors, but that is what you're going to embroider the nose and the mouth with. Something else very important, upholstery thread. It comes in white, black, beige. It doesn't have tons of colors, but pretty much the colors you'll need to close seams with. And this is what I use to close seams. It is very strong. You can't break it. I have broke it, but it's very uncommon because it's very thick. I also use this for the eyes when you're threading the eyes on. Very important to have some upholstery thread. This is back to jointing, this is my jointing tool. This is for the cotter pins. Once you have it all jointed in, I'll show you when we get that far in making the bear, but this guy really helps. If if you don't get one of these, which I will leave the link to where you can get these, you can use needle nose pliers. You don't have to have one of these. You roll these cotter pins down. This just makes it easier. It fits in there. It's not very bulky. What else have I forgotten? Stuffing I use. This is the polyfill I use. It's Morning Glory. I like that it once you start stuffing, it really packs nice, and it makes a really firm limb, firm body. This is what I like to use for stuffing. I also use, you can use these plastic pellets. You can get these at the craft store to put in their bellies for weight, and put it in their feet. I don't use this as much anymore because I've moved on to the tiny glass beads that are used for reborn babies. I get these on eBay, and they add really fantastic weight to your bears. I put this in their feet all the way up to their ankles, and I put this in their bellies, and my bears can actually stand because they're weighted very evenly with these. It's hard to, you know. But anyway, that's what I have so far as far as supplies that you will need to get started. But definitely start with a pattern on Etsy. I can't tell you any more better advice than that, because that is really, those ladies really do a good job with getting you started. So this was our first video. The next video is going to be drawing the pattern onto the fabric and cutting it out, and then just keep doing a series, keep moving on like that. All right, thank you.